What is up? What is up? What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Saturday night's main event is about to take place. Saturday night's main event is taking place in a couple of minutes. Actually, in 2 minutes. But we're going to be talking about Saturday night's main event right here on WrestleHavoc Live. Thank you guys so much for joining me right here on the stream. Before we get into all this craziness and give your reactions for Saturday night's main event, please make sure to like and subscribe to the WrestleHavoc channel right here on YouTube, in which we discuss everything in and outside of the squared circle. Make sure to like and subscribe for more content. And as the freaking referee would say, ring, ring, ring that damn bell for more notifications. Saturday night's main event, man. We're going to be talking about it. Of course, the show is going to happen in a minute. Let me actually fix this right here. Jesus Christ, I didn't even fix this. Bam, bam. Bam, bam. All right. Just let me fix this real quick. Hold on. Dude, I always forget the text scroll. Alrighty. Saturday night's main event is about to start, ladies and gentlemen. Jesus Christ. Drew McIntyre. Dude, this keyboard sucks. All right, finally, we got that done. I'm going to put the keyboard right over here. All right, man. They're showing the introductions of all the talent. Move this bad boy up a little bit. There we go. It's been a long day today, guys. It's been a long day today. But we got it, man. We got our espresso over here. Normally, I'm not really an espresso guy. I just get my coffee medium hot, light, and sweet. That's how I get it. I add that a little bit with milk and sugar, and I'm good. But unfortunately, I didn't have any of that. I got myself an espresso anyway. So, cheers. Really strong. really strong. Saturday night's main event is live, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, they're playing the intro. Oh man, I love the intro for Saturday night's main. I love it, man. I love it. I love it. I love it. But yeah, before we get into all this craziness, please make sure to like and subscribe to the WrestleHavoc channel right here on YouTube, in which we discuss everything in and outside of the squared circle. Make sure to like and subscribe for more content. And as the friggin' referee would say, ring, ring, ring that damn bell for more notifications. Bam, 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 bam. Dude, I love Obsession, man. Oh, man, this is amazing. We're going to see Jesse Ventura here. Jey Uso. They're putting out the pyro. The pyro's going off. Joe Tessitore. Hey, Jesse Ventura. Jesse Ventura is in the house. Jesse Ventura is in the house. What does this guy got to say? I don't drink coffee. I love this guy, man. I love Jesse Ventura. I don't know why anybody would take a cage match as Jesse Ventura. You think Mike Tyson will take another dime? I love this guy. Hey, Michael Cole and Pat McAfee are in the house. $1,000. Shut the fuck up. This guy. The tag team match. The tag team match is kicking off Saturday night's main event, ladies and gentlemen. The tag team match is kicking off Saturday night's main event. It's going to be CM Punk and Sami Zayn taking on Seth Rollins and Bron Breakker. Of course, everybody is wondering who is the new who is the new member of Seth Rollins' faction. Who is it? We do not know, but I do predict that there is a new member. There is a new member, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, if you guys are watching this live stream, please comment down below in the chat. I would love to interact with you guys. Please interact in the chat. I would love to talk to you guys. Crowd is chanting CM Punk. Sami Zayn's coming out. All right, Sami Zayn, man. CM Punk's coming out, guys. The crowd is chanting his name. Hey, Punk is coming out. Oh my God, this production's amazing. That shot of CM Punk, bro, the shot of CM Punk as the camera's just panning is amazing. Oh my God. It's clobber time. Oh man, Punk is here for a fight. This is his first match since WrestleMania. You're right. Oh, a fight is breaking loose. Oh shit. Oh man, this is all action straight from the get-go. Straight from the get-go. Oh man, we're getting that double team with CM Punk and Sami Zayn. Oh my, yo, Bron just laid this guy out. Bro, it's all action from the get-go. All action from the get-go, man. Yo, what? Bro, Braun Breaker's crazy. Braun Breaker's crazy. This guy leaped off the apron and took out Sami Zayn on the announce table. He took him out. Oh, we're going straight to commercial break. Dude, that was crazy. Bro, I'm a big fan of Braun Breaker. Braun Breaker is the definition of perfection. The definition of perfection, man. I don't care what anybody says. Insane. Insane stuff. You gotta love it. That was badass. Finished my coffee or my espresso. Coffee. I love me some coffee. Disconnect this. Let me grab my charger from my. Alrighty. So apparently, the governor of Florida, Ron DeSantis, is in attendance for Saturday night's main event. The governor, yes, Ron DeSantis is present at Saturday night's main event, and apparently, from this post that I'm seeing on Instagram, he's getting booed out of the building. He's getting booed out of the building. Florida don't love Ron DeSantis. I mean, I gotta admit, the guy's wild. Ron DeSantis is a little wild. Let's be real. It's not like a situation which and look, I'm not like saying pro Trump or anything, but like every time when Trump shows up at a UFC event, I mean, dude, he gets huge pops by the UFC audience. It's a different story here with Ron DeSantis. And they're both Republicans too. Okay. McCrispy strips. All right, we're back from commercial break, ladies and gentlemen. So Breaker is in the ring with Sami Zayn as we speak, and Breaker, it's just all Bron Breaker at the moment, man. This guy is just laying it out on Sami Zayn. Bron Breaker's the fucking man. I love the fact that they added the Saturday Night's Main Event logo in the center of the ring. That's awesome. Breaker picks him up and hits a delayed vertical suplex. He's doing them push-ups. We also got the steel cage match tonight. We got a steel cage match tonight, man. We got Zelina Vega and Chelsea Green. And, of course, we got John Cena and R-Truth. I'm very curious to see what happens in that match. Because, you know, I mean, a lot of people expect this match to be just a complete squash. Okay, Punk just made the hot tag and the crowd just went ballistic. Punk is working on Seth Rollins. Hits the leg lariat on Seth Rollins. Rollins tries to fight back, but boom. Neck breaker by Punk. The crowd in Tampa loves CM Punk. They love CM Punk. Sets up the GTS. Rollins escapes. Okay, code red. Oh, man. That was dope. Paul Heyman almost got a heart attack. This guy hits the code red and goes for the cover, and of course Rollins kicks out. He went for the bulldog and also hit a clothesline on Breaker at the same time. So he went for the running bulldog on Seth Rollins, and then Breaker was coming by, so then he hits, while he's hitting the running bulldog, he hits the clothesline on Breaker, which is dope. Punk is on the top rope. Hits the elbow and covers, and Rollins kicks out. Punk picks up Rollins for the GTS. We got Battleground tomorrow. I'm going to be live for Double or Nothing. I'm not going to watch Battleground, even though I should. I believe they already announced the first match for Worlds Collide as well. Rollins hits the pedigree. He just hit the pedigree on Punk. Rollins just hit the pedigree on Punk. Cover and Rollins, or not Rollins. Cover and Punk kicks out when, well, not really. He doesn't really kick out, but Sami Zayn makes the save. Now Bron Breaker's going straight for the attack. Bron is on the outside. Looks like Sami's gonna moonsault. Hits a springboard moonsault. Oh man, you gotta love Sami. Oh, and we're going straight to commercial break once again. We're going straight to commercial break, guys. We're going straight to commercial break. Oh man. How many commercial breaks do we gotta have? I understand it's NBC, but damn. It doesn't even feel like a long time ago that we just had our first commercial break. That's ridiculous in my opinion. Too many commercial breaks, man. Too many. I understand you gotta have them, but still, too many commercial breaks. Bam, 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 bam. Oh man. Did you guys hear about that? TNA apparently banned the throat slit and they banned slaps. So they banned not only slaps, but they also banned like this, the gesture of the throat slip. I mean, I understand them banning the usage of blood. Like, they're going to use blood, but only for special occasions. But, like, them banning, like, something as slaps, I think is kind of dumb. I think we all know why, though, TNA is making these decisions, though. It's because apparently they're looking for a television outlet. That's apparent. That's allegedly the story. And they got multiple platforms that they're speaking to at the moment, which I think it's good. I think, look, TNA it's a distant, but it's a number 3 organization. It's the number 3 promotion here in the States. So the fact that they're shopping their show around is great for TNA. I think we're on the verge. If it's true and TNA eventually gets like a television deal, I think, we're on the verge of basically the late 90s all over again with the big 3. Back in the late 90s, we had the WWF, WCW, and ECW. We're going to have the big 3. The big 3 organizations that are on national television: WWE, AEW, and TNA. It's crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Crazy times we live in, ladies and gentlemen. Crazy times we live in. This commercial break is still going on, by the way. This commercial break is still happening. Dude, I forgot that I didn't even turn off this. Hold on. Forgot to add that light. All right, we're back from commercial break. Punk and Rollins are going at it. Double clothesline by both men. Punk and Rollins are in the ring. I love the Saturday Night's Main Event logo on the ring mat. I love that. Sami and Bron make the tag. Blue Thunder Bomb, but Bron counters. If you guys just came into the live stream, thank you guys so much. Please comment down below on the chat. Tornado DDT on Braun Breaker by Sami Zayn. I got to get my tickets for SummerSlam, by the way. I got to get my tickets for SummerSlam. Punk lays out Rollins on the outside. Braun... Nope, Sami catches Braun, hits the exploder in the corner, and looks like he's going to set up for the haluva kick. Oh, man. It looks like Sami's going to set up for that haluva kick. But Heyman interferes. Oh, snap. Oh, snap. Paul Heyman is so good at what he does. I'm a big fan of Paul. Is that Bronson Reed? Oh, shit! Bronson Reed! Ah! Spear! Bronson Reed is the new member, bro. Bronson Reed is the new member. Holy shit! This guy Okay, I dig it. I dig it. You know, everybody expected for that new member to be a guy like Austin Theory or Carmelo Hayes. And everybody was like, oh, it's Evolution 2.0. It's not Evolution 2.0. It's not Evolution 2.0. This is giving me Dangerous Alliance vibes. But is he actually the new member? They're facing off, right? It's Braun and... Oh, yeah. Yeah. Bronson Reed is the new member. Bronson Reed is the new member. It's the Dangerous Alliance. That's what it is. You got Seth Rollins at the helm, and you got two big men. You got Braun Breaker, and you got Bronson Reed. Nah, they're shaking hands. They're shaking hands. Oh, my God. Oh, shit. Punk's coming back. Oh! Holy shit. Yo. Nah, he's going to do it. Oh, my God. He's going to do it. He's going to do it. Tsunami! Tsunami, bro. I can't tell you, man. I got to tell you this. The tsunami it's simple, but like it just works. It works. It works. That was bad. That was awesome. Tsunami. That match was quick. That match felt rushed. I'm not gonna lie. The tag match felt rushed, but it's expected because Saturday Night's it's only a 2-hour show. And they announced like what, 5 matches on the card, so you got to like get straight to the point. But man, Seth Rollins, Braun Breaker, and Bronson Reed. That sounds perfect. That's a perfect move right there. Everybody expected it to be a guy like Carmelo Hayes and Austin Theory. Don't get me started with they're on different brands. I believe Carmelo Hayes is on SmackDown, but still. I mean, it doesn't matter. WWE doesn't care about the brand split. The brand split's irrelevant. But still, I mean, Bronson Reed is perfect for that group. It's the Dangerous Alliance. That's what it is. It's not Evolution. It's the Dangerous Alliance. I don't know if they're going to call it the Dangerous Alliance, but we're going to have to wait and see. Chelsea Green is backstage. So right now we got Chelsea Green versus Zelina Vega for the women's U.S. title. That's the next match. JD from NY just tweeted, 2 fucking commercials in the span of 5 minutes. Not even joking. Holy shit. I know. I said the same thing. Bro, it's not even 5 minutes. We got a commercial on this shit. The first commercial, like, we just came back from the first commercial break. And it didn't even feel like it was not even 5 minutes. It felt like 2 minutes or 3 minutes in. We already go to commercial break. I'm like, what the hell is this? Jesus Christ. Too many commercial breaks, man. That shit was awesome. I loved it. And the fact that they had CM Punk. CM Punk had the balls to come back. Only for Bronson to hit the senton. That was awesome. I dug that. I dug that. That was badass, man. I really dug it. Tomorrow we're going to be going live twice. We're going to be having the WrestleHavoc podcast earlier. And, of course, we're going to be going live during Double or Nothing because we're going to be covering it. Long day tomorrow. Long day tomorrow, guys. It's going to be a long day for me. Long day. I don't know how I'm going to get some sleep, but it is what it is. But yeah, if you guys just came into the stream, please make sure to like and subscribe to the WrestleHavoc channel right here on YouTube, in which we discuss everything in and outside of the squared circle. Make sure to like and subscribe for more content. And as the Virgin referee would say, ring, ring, ring that damn bell for more notifications, ladies and gentlemen. We got Zelina Vega versus Chelsea Green for the women's U.S. title. I completely forgot that Zelina Vega was the women's U.S. champion. Completely forgot. That's how irrelevant that title is, unfortunately. Bam, bam, bam. Dude, this guy, like, bro, I'm still thinking, bro, Bronson Reed stole my head, bro. That guy, like, ran out of fucking nowhere and just laid out CM Punk. Is crazy. Money in the Bank is when? It's June 7th. June 7th is, bro, it's only in 2 weeks. Money in the Bank is already in 2 weeks. That is crazy. That is crazy. Oh my God. And they're planning a 6-man tag team match as the main event. Apparently it's going to be John Cena, Logan Paul, and Travis Scott versus the Usos and Cody Rhodes. Apparently that's the rumor right now. There was an earlier rumor that it was going to be Travis Scott and John Cena versus Bad Bunny and Cody Rhodes. We're going to have to wait and see what happens, but I don't know what. I mean, it's going to be at the Intuit. It's going to be in LA. You want to get all the stars out there. I mean, it makes sense that they're doing that match, but at the same time, like, I'm just not as interested in that match. But it is what it is. But the good news is we're probably going to be getting John Cena and CM Punk at SummerSlam, which I hope to be attending to. I should be attending that show. And we got Double or Nothing tomorrow, and I'm not even that excited for Double or Nothing. Oh, why don't you watch Battleground? Because I don't watch NXT. I should, though. I hear a lot of good things in NXT. I'm tired of seeing these comments, though, of like comparing the AEW partnership with TNA to the WWE partnership. Oh, WWE is helping TNA. Look at the house that they drew. TNA did that by themselves. TNA did that by themselves. They didn't need the WWE. But I will say, I'm making the bold prediction that TNA will be bought out by the WWE in a couple years. Then talk to me. Because you know Anthem wants to sell that motherfucker. As much as I look, TNA holds a special place in my heart, but they're not number 2. Whoever calls them the number 2 promotion is by far delusional at best. I don't care. They are delusional, those people. They're really delusional. They are a distant number 3 promotion. That's it. They are. All right, we got Zelina Vega versus Chelsea Green. We're actually back from commercial break, by the way. I'm not interested in this match at all. I didn't even watch SmackDown last night, man. I'm tired of these 3-hour SmackDowns. I am tired of these 3-hour SmackDowns, man. I can't fathom watching SmackDown. It's boring. It's boring. Apparently, Julia came out and she got no reaction. One of the best women's wrestlers in the world and got no reaction. It sucks. Not Julia. Julia's amazing, but still. But I'm really excited for shows like Worlds Collide, man. Worlds Collide is going to be awesome. Chelsea Green is going straight for the attack as we speak. Oh, she misses the boot. Roll up by Zelina Vega. This match did not need to be on this card. Let's be real with ourselves. This match did not need to be on the card. It did not need to be on the card. I dig this camera shot. The cameraman's on the apron, and he's just filming the match. It reminds me of how WCW used to do things. I dig that. I really dig that. It reminds me of a lot of the way how WCW used to do production. Chelsea just hit a powerbomb on Zelina Vega on the floor. He just reversed the powerbomb. Chelsea's going for the cover. Let me guess, we're going to go to commercial break? No, we're not. Okay, no, they were just airing the replay. They're just airing the replay. Chelsea's in control, by the way. Bam, 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 bam. You know what? I'm actually on the I'm in the process of writing the script, but I'm making a video about how WWE is, or how TKO is actively ruining WWE. I'm actually gonna make a video about that. So be on the lookout for that, guys. Be on the lookout for that. Oh snap! Zelina Vega's fighting back. Oh, but Chelsea Green just hit the big boot. Clothesline by Zelina Vega. Oh, Zelina Vega's fighting back. No, Chelsea tries to go for the knee, but Zelina once again blocks. Side back suplexes. She's going for the unpretty her. Backstabber by Zelina Vega. I love how everybody's still like in depth about like, oh, they should do this and that and this and that with the U.S. title. Guys, WWE's not going to do anything with this title. I'm sorry. I have no faith in them. Zelina's going to the top, but Piper Niven is coming in, and she laid her out. Chelsea Green's coming back. What the fuck was that? She hits the code red off the top. Yo, these matches are going by mad quick. Now, granted, this match I wasn't really excited about, so I'm actually kind of glad that it went real quick. But still, I mean, like, these matches are going way too fast. Zelina Vega retains, by the way. We're getting John Cena versus R-Truth next. Okay. I would have done the steel cage match, but okay. Probably they're going to have Damian Priest and Drew McIntyre tear down. I don't know. Oh, Cardi B's hosting that shit? I forgot about that. One thing I'm curious, please, WWE, come back to the Prudential Center for Raw and SmackDown. Book shows at the Prudential Center, please. Swear to God, if these people choose the Barclays Center, I'm going to get so mad. Oh my God, these tweets. Yo, wrestling fans are stupid as hell. I've seen just a dumbass tweet. Julia is incredible, man. She's like a modern day Tamina. So glad she's going to Money in the... Number one, who is comparing Julia to Tamina? Tamina! With all due respect to Tamina, Tamina was terrible. She sucked. She was horrible. A modern day Tamina, and no, that's my first problem. Tamina was horrible. Nobody should say she was great. How the hell do you even remember who Tamina is? How the hell do you remember who Tamina is? Secondly, you're making me feel old. A modern day Tamina. Shut up, bro. These people, I swear to God, wrestling fans have dumbass ideas. I'm sorry. Everybody's crapping all over this. It's so funny. Oh my God. We're getting John Cena versus R-Truth next, guys. We're getting John Cena versus R-Truth next. Okay, we're finally back from commercial break. Jesus Christ. How many fucking commercial breaks do we got to have? Look, I understand that you're on NBC. Like, if you're on cable or broadcast TV, I understand that you got to put commercials. But, bro, not even 3 minutes or 4 minutes would pass and you're already putting the next batch of commercials. I'm like, what? Like, if you watch the tag match, the first commercial break, they came back from the first commercial break and not even like 5 minutes in. Not even like 5 minutes in, they go to the second batch of commercial breaks. What are y'all doing? What are y'all doing? WWE is wilding, man. They're crazy. I don't know, man. They're crazy. They wilding, man. They really need to tone it down when it comes to the commercial breaks. I understand they're a business, but still, man, like, dude, not even 5 minutes and we go on to the next set of commercial breaks. Like, what the hell is that? Jimmy Hart is in the crowd. Jimmy Hart, man. Which one? A lot of guys that love wrestling. Bushwhacker Luke is in the crowd as well. Oh man. Oh man. All right, so we got the first match announced for El Hijo del Vikingo versus Chad Gable. Yo, let's get it. Let's get it. Yo, we got El Hijo del Vikingo versus Chad Gable. Oh yeah. El Hijo del Vikingo is fucking amazing, bro. Oh my god, we're gonna be getting Chad Gable versus El Hijo del Vikingo. Let's fucking go! My boy Vikingo. Arguably the best luchador out there. That's our second match announced. I will be doing a Worlds Collide live stream, by the way. And it's going to be live on YouTube too. It's not going to be on Peacock. I thought it was going to be on Peacock, but apparently it's not going to be. Because I think what AAA does is they put their events on YouTube. Like I remember at one point, they live streamed like Triple Mania a couple years ago on YouTube. Maybe that's why. I don't know. I don't know about this John Cena heel run, man. It's not what I expected. It's really not what I expected. Looking back at it now, it's just not. I'm still having hopes, but it's his retirement run. I mean, like, I don't know. It's somewhat of a disappointment, unfortunately. And I hate saying that because I like John Cena, but I don't know. To know that The Rock fucked this all up, I mean, I don't care what anybody says. The Rock fucked it all up. This was all The Rock's fault. I don't care what anybody says. This guy loves to interfere with shit last minute. And then when he plants a story, he doesn't even involve a follow-up. I mean, John Cena specifically joined The Rock, and we got no explanation. And all of a sudden, The Rock is like, oh, yeah, that's the final boss's work is done. What are you doing, bro? The John Cena match is next. Bruh, Vikingo versus Chad Gable is gonna slap. That shit's gonna slap. Bro, what the fuck? Bro, I thought we already came back from commercial break. We come back to look, bro. This is so crazy. This is so wild. WWE is ridiculous for this. This is what they do. After the women's match, they say John Cena versus R-Truth is next. We come back from that first batch of commercial breaks. They air a video package building up to that John Cena versus R-Truth match, only to go back to commercial break. I'm like, bro, what are y'all doing? What are y'all doing, bro? What are y'all doing? I can't stand this company sometimes, man. Yo, WWE's crazy, bro. They're like, we need to make money, man. You can tell, bro. Like, WWE just literally wants to suck every dollar, not only out of you, but everybody else, including their partners, bro. Oh, we need to go back to commercial break, man. We need to sell them ads. We need to sell them ads. These fucking people, bro. Jesus Christ. You know, it's crazy, man. We got Double or Nothing tomorrow, and like everybody talking about how Double or Nothing has fallen off. And I mean, I've always said that, like Double or Nothing. People still act like AEW does not have their biggest show of the year. Like, I remember reading an article saying like AEW still do not have their WrestleMania equivalent. And I'm like, it's fucking All In. That's what it is. Like, ever since All In came into the picture, like AEW hasn't really given a shit about Double or Nothing. Let's be honest. Double or Nothing went from being one of their key shows to being just another show, another pay-per-view. Unfortunately, I'm not as excited for Double or Nothing, to be real with you guys. I'm not as excited. They're bringing back Evolution, guys. Oh man, they're bringing back Evolution, and it's going to take place, I believe, on the same night as All In. So originally, WWE announces Evolution. So All In Texas is going to be taking place on Saturday, July 12th, 2025. On that same night, we're going to be getting Saturday night's main event in Atlanta. And there's been rumors about Evolution 2. And the rumor was possibly that Evolution 2 was going to go head to head with All In. And imagine if that was the case. That would have been a fucked up thing on WWE's end, in my opinion. I mean, like, you're really going to fuck with AEW so much. The company where you presumably always say that they're not competition to you, but you constantly fuck with them because you can. But thankfully, it's not going to take place head to head against All In. Instead, it's going to take place on the Sunday after All In. So we're good. WWE's actually giving us a choice, which thank Christ. So it's going to be a busy weekend in July. John Cena is coming out, ladies and gentlemen. John Cena is coming out. Oh, man. Oh, man. We got John Cena versus R-Truth. All right, John Cena just cut off his music. Who the fuck is that? Oh my god, R-Truth is R-Truth is coming out to John Cena's theme. What? Oh my god. This fucking Ron Killings, what is you doing, bro? Yo, he giving high fives to all them little Jimmies. This guy. Oh my god. So Saturday night's main event is taking place Saturday, July 12th, which was expected. Everybody knew that. And Sunday, July 13th, Evolution 2 is taking place. Yo, John Cena just laid out R-Truth. Now he's beating his ass. He's beating his ass. Oh, man. What is John Cena doing, bro? We're getting them "You Can't Wrestle" chants. We're getting those "You Can't Wrestle" chants, guys. Dude, I forgot we had the world title match between Jey Uso and Logan Paul. I completely forgot about that. I completely forgot about that. All right, Cena's going for those shoulder tackles. And then the bell rung. R-Truth is fighting back. Slams him down. He's going to go for that 5-knuckle shuffle and then call it a day. That's what we're going to see. Cena picks up R-Truth. R-Truth escapes. Truth is now going for them show. Oh my god. What are you doing, Truth? Oh my god. Oh my god. What is this dude doing? He's not gonna hit, bro. Nah. Dude, imagine if John Cena actually lost to that. I don't know what I'd be thinking. I don't know what I'd be thinking. He's applying the STF. He is applying the STF. Our truth is now going back to the outside. Truth gets taken to the ring post. All right, John Cena has the title. It looks like he's going to hit Truth with it. And he's going to cause a DQ. Oh, wait, no, he doesn't hit it. He doesn't hit Truth with the belt. Look at Truth's face. He's like, what you doing? Cena's actually, whoa. Oh, oh man. It's over. I mean, look, we know Cena's gonna eventually turn back as a face. I mean, it's inevitable at this point. But that was pretty clean. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, it was expected. Look, he gives back the belt, and he got a pop. Cena got a pop when he gave back the belt, and then only as soon as the ref gave back the belt. Oh my God, it's crazy. As soon as he gave back the belt, hit him with a low blow. Oh my God, Cena, what is you doing? What are you doing? That was clean. That was a really good finish. This match was not supposed to be like a 5-star class. Like if you thought it was supposed to be that way, and when it comes to John Cena, look, John Cena's not going to get a 5-star classic. I'm sorry, he's not that great in the ring nowadays. This is not 2015 John Cena. I'm sorry, and I say 2015 John Cena because he had some of the best matches of his career during that period of time. But Cena's out. He dips. John Cena dipped. Drew McIntyre and Damian Priest in the cage match is next. Wrestle Features on Twitter is like, this app is cooked. Yeah. All right, the cage is lowering down, guys. The steel cage is lowering down. We didn't even get Cody Rhodes, bro. I just thought we didn't even get Cody Rhodes. Oh, man. Jey Uso's backstage, guys. Oh, man. Uh-oh. Oh, snap. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. Oh, man. Bro, yo, John Cena, don't give him ideas, bro. Oh, man. Oh, man. You know what this all but confirms? This all but confirms that we're getting that 6-man tag team match at Money in the Bank. Because they teased an interaction with Jey Uso and John Cena. John Cena mentions his family. So we're probably gonna and he also mentions Logan Paul. Also, Travis Scott is paired with John Cena, but Travis Scott did not show up on the show. So what I see happening is I see Jey Uso retaining the title. But from what it looks like, we're gonna have a post-match angle. I don't know. I mean, it's on NBC, and they gotta cut off the feed as soon as it hits 10 o'clock. But we're gonna have to wait and see what happens. But from what it looks like, we're gonna be getting the tag team match at Money in the Bank, 100%. That's what I see. The rumor right now is we're gonna be getting John Cena, Logan Paul, and Travis Scott versus Cody Rhodes. Or no, Jey Uso and the Usos, I believe. Hold on. I believe that's the rumor. Oh, yeah. No, Cody Rhodes and the Usos. What am I talking? Oh, Jey Uso's a part of the Usos. Cody Rhodes and the Usos. That's what I see happening. That's the rumor right now. So the rumor right now is John Cena, Travis Scott, and Logan Paul versus Cody Rhodes and the Usos. That's what I see happening at Money in the Bank. And it's happening on Money in the Bank because Money in the Bank is at the Intuit Dome. It's a big deal. All right, the steel cage match is next. Can I say this right here and right now? One thing I don't like about cage matches in WWE is the fact that one of the ways to win is to escape the cage. What's the point of having a cage match if the objective is to escape the cage? In my opinion, I thought that was one of the stupidest ideas. I never thought that was a good idea for a steel cage match. The whole point of the steel cage match is for the wrestlers to stay locked in. It's the whole point of a steel cage match is for the wrestlers to stay locked in the steel cage. Why do we have to escape the cage? It makes no sense. I never understood that. Because, like, you have the door there, but then the wrestlers are stupid that they have to climb over the top of the cage. You can just get out of the fucking door. I never understood that. Bro. To me, it sounds lame. That's why I always love AEW's cage matches. AEW always has, like, nowadays, like, they have, like, better cage matches than WWE. Cody versus Wardlow, Jack Perry versus Luchasaurus, if you guys remember that. Of course, we had Kyle Fletcher and Will Ospreay. We had the Lucha Brothers versus the Young Bucks. I mean, AEW has a good track record of cage matches. Oh, by the way, Jesse Ventura is on commentary for this match, which I love, by the way. I am a big fan of Jesse Ventura. Jesse Ventura is the man. Dude, Jesse Ventura, dude, I gotta say this. Jesse Ventura being an exclusive part of Saturday night's main event is such a phenomenal idea. I love it. Jesse Ventura just adds like some sort of like, how do I say, dimension with the show. Like it's just unique and I like it. Jesse Ventura is amazing, man. All right, McIntyre's going straight for the attack. Drew McIntyre's going straight for the attack. I'm literally like tweeting something out. McIntyre's grabbing chairs. He's grabbing chairs at the moment. This match is sponsored by Dude Wipes. This company's crazy, bro. Alrighty. I'm tweeting right now, by the way. I'm tweeting. Drew McIntyre and Damian Priest are in the wrestling in the match. Kick by Damian Priest. He's gonna go for the South of Heaven, from what it looks like. After that segment, I believe that we're probably going to be getting the Cody Rhodes return tonight. Drew sends Priest to the cage. Alrighty, hold on. Alrighty. Bam, 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 bam. Where in the world is thumbnail? I'm uploading a video right now. All right, the cage match is going on as we speak. Both men are on the top of the not at the top of the cage, but from what it looks like, Priest is going to go for the Razor's Edge. McIntyre's on the top rope. Kick by Damian Priest. South of Heaven. Priest is going to the top. Drew's coming back though. If you guys are in the stream, thank you guys so much. Please make sure to like and subscribe to the WrestleHavoc channel right here on YouTube, in which we discuss everything in and outside of the squared circle. McIntyre is on the top. He has Priest up. Superplex. Oh, shit. That's got to hurt. That's got to hurt. Oh, man. Drew got up. Drew got up. Claymore. Boom. Claymore. Cover by Drew. Kick out by Priest. Both men are fighting it out. Okay. Oh, Drew missed the Claymore. Drew missed the Claymore. Roll up by Priest. Okay. Bro, Drew just hit the South of Heaven. Drew just hit the South of Heaven. If you guys just joined the stream, please comment on the chat. McIntyre has a chair as we speak. And he's grabbing the chair. Boom! Hitting him with the chair. Boom! Hitting him with the chair repeatedly at the moment. Drew's in control at the moment. Drew is in control at the moment. Oh my God. Oh! Oh, he missed the Claymore. He placed the chair on the head of Priest in the corner, and he tried to hit the Claymore. But Priest ducks. Now Priest has the chair. Oh, snap. That's gotta hurt. That's gotta hurt. Oh, man. He hits the south of heaven. It would have been smarter if he hit the south of heaven on the chair, in my opinion, but what can you do? What can you do? All right, now Priest is placing the head of McIntyre on the chair. What are you doing? Oh, he has another chair. Oh yeah, because McIntyre brought two. Forgot about that. He's gonna hit the concerto. Bam! 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 It sounds like one of those guys from CZW. Bam! He hits the concerto, guys. Priest hits the concerto. Bro, you can just pin him. You do realize you could just pin him, right? Priest wins. He escapes the cage. Oh wow. Michael Cole's actually mentioning that he didn't pin McIntyre. It has to do with the story. That makes sense. He's like, you know what? I'm not even gonna pin you, bro. I'm gonna hit the concerto and I'm just gonna leave. That makes sense. But still, I hate the stipulation. I just hate the rule of you win by escaping the. It's just dumb. It should be just pinfall or submission. That's it. But maybe in that case, I get it. But again, it's a steel cage match, so you're supposed to lock both men in. You know what I'm saying? That's just my opinion. That's just my opinion, though. That's just my opinion. That's just me. Now Drew McIntyre is going to be stretchered out. That's what it looks like. That's what it looks like it's going to happen. He's getting stretchered out at the moment. Yep, Drew McIntyre is going to be stretchered out of the building. He is going to be stretchered out of the building. Now we're going to go, I assume we're going to go to commercial break and we're going to have Jey Uso versus Logan Paul. One of my biggest criticisms of this show hasn't been bad, but you can tell the show's been rushed. And a lot of that has to do with the fact that there's just too many freaking commercial breaks. If there's one major criticism I have of Saturday Night's Main Event, it's the fact that there's just too many freaking commercial breaks. Too many. I understand it's a business and you're on network television. I understand that. But there's no reason for you to go to commercial break, come back, and then less than 5 minutes go back to commercial break. It just makes no sense. All right, so Drew does not want to get stretchered. All right, the main event is next. It's going to be Jey Uso versus Logan Paul. All right. We're in commercial break right now. Thank you guys so much for joining me on the stream. Again, before we get into all the craziness, or we're already in the craziness, but thank you guys so much for joining me. If you guys are still here, make sure to like and subscribe to the WrestleHavoc channel right here on YouTube, in which we discuss everything in and outside of the squared circle. Make sure to like and subscribe for more content. And as the friggin' referee would say, ring, ring, ring that damn bell for more notifications. Okay. The U.S. Express, Mike Rotunda and Barry Windham are in the crowd. Now they're turning the camera back to Joe Tessitore and Jesse Ventura. What's impressed me is the return of Bronson Reed. You know, I love that. He is going to be a force to be reckoned with, you know. I like that about I like that about Bronson Reed. Alrighty. They're playing the video package. Jey Uso's coming out. Jey Uso's coming out. Hey, hey. Yeah. Yo, Jey Uso made his debut 15 years ago. That is crazy. It's just me, oops. Just me, oops. Day one ish. Did we really go back to? Oh my God. We really did go back to commercial break. We really did go back to commercial break, bro. These people are hilarious. Jey Uso made his entrance, bro. These people are funny. These people are funny. So apparently Jesse Ventura is pissed. Jesse Ventura is pissed off. I actually didn't hear this because I had my headphones on, and I actually have to have like the volume lower because of course copyright. But apparently on commentary, Jesse Ventura was pissed. He was pissed at the fact that Priest walked out, not realizing that the match ends in a steel ends if a guy escapes. See, this is what I'm talking about. Even Jesse Ventura himself is pissed about that. It justifies my whole argument. It justifies my whole argument. I never understood that. Ibu on Twitter tweeted this out, and I quote, Priest won Bruno Sammartino style, LOL, knocked out his opponent and walked out. That's so funny, man. That's hilarious. That's funny. All right, Logan Paul is coming out. We're back from commercial break. Logan Paul is coming out. Logan Paul is coming out. Oh, man. Dude, wipes. Bro, WWE will put any sponsor out there, bro. They don't give a fuck. They don't give a shit. They don't care. It's funny. Bro, this match is gonna this match is gonna be so rushed. It's 9:52. It's 9:52. The show is supposed to end at 10. Bro, they got less than 10 minutes. This match is gonna end in a fuck finish. All right, Jay's in control. He hit the shoulder tackle. Oh, man. Yeet. Yeet. Logan hits the blockbuster off the top. Yeet. Logan takes out Jey Uso with the crossbody on the outside. Bro, we have Bro, this match is not even gonna last 10 minutes, bro. It's 9:54 and we have another commercial break. Yo! WWE is crazy for this, man. Ibu said it best. Them giving this match 8 minutes is very funny. Also an indication that WWE had no faith in a Jey Uso versus Logan Paul wrestling match. That is crazy to say, but it's true though. It's true. Yo, they had no faith. No faith. Not even 10 minutes. And that is even including the commercial break. This match is not, I guarantee you this match is not even, I mean, it's going on as we speak, but for us, we're only probably going to get like 5 minutes, 6 minutes of this match. Not even that, because it's probably going to end in a fuck finish. It's crazy. I'm going to be honest. They did not, if there was any match that you could have taken out, if there was any match that you could have just had on a random SmackDown and not on this show, it was the women's US title match. I don't know why that match was on the card. Why that match was on the card is beyond me. It's crazy. It did not need to happen on that show. I'm being serious. It really did not need to happen. But clearly WWE is just... Oh my God, Lionel Messi's on the chat. Messi, Ronaldo's the better player, but I still respect you, Messi. Hi, flip your camera, then let me watch WWE. No, go on NBC or Peacock. If not, I'll get a copyright strike. Besides, the show is almost over, bro. Thank you for being on the chat, Messi, by the way. Even though I think Ronaldo's a better player, I still respect you, Messi. Now, I know you're not the real Messi. You're probably just an account that is named Messi, but it is what it is. I look, Ronaldo's the better player. Did you hear about Modric? I believe Modric is retiring or leaving Real Madrid. Let me see. Hold on. I don't watch a lot of soccer, but let me look it up. Jey Uso's going to the top. Logan Paul with the roll up. Oh, no, he's not retiring. He's leaving Real Madrid. He's leaving Real Madrid. Modric is leaving Real Madrid. I thought he was retiring because I saw a lot of posts. I don't watch a lot of soccer, bro. He's 39 years old. All right. Back to Saturday night's main event, guys. Springboard moonsault. Jay gets the knees up. Jay gets the knees up. Oh, Samoan drop. Samoan drop. Awi moa, awi moa. Bro, it's 9:59. It's 9:59. Oh, he tried to go for the tope. Oh, kick out. Oh, hell no. Oh, I was about to say. Okay, okay. Super kick by Jay. Uso splash. Someone's coming out. Someone's coming out. Yo! 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 Oh, shit. I think this is where... Oh. All right. Cena is attacking Jey Uso as we speak. Yo! Cody's back! Cody's back! Hey! Cody's back! Crossroads! Oh, Logan Paul. Oh, shit. Spear! Oh, he's going to hit the Uso splash. He's going to hit the Uso splash. Wait. Wait. Hold on. Wait. I thought there was a DQ already. Hold on. He dragged the referee out. Okay, yeah. Yep, there we go. The tag team match is confirmed. Yep, we got it. Bro, from it looks like Travis Scott is not involved. And yo, WWE saw that and was like, oh shit. Yep. We got it. We got the tag team match. The tag team match is all but confirmed. The tag team match is set. It's going to be Cody and Jey Uso versus John Cena and Logan Paul. Hold on, guys. All right. Oh, man. So, yeah, that was Saturday night's main event. I'm just looking at the reactions on Twitter as we speak right now. Why did I say this match was going to end in a DQ? He dragged out the referee. Clearly, I only paid attention to John Cena. I didn't realize he dragged out the referee. My dumbass. This match does not end in a DQ if the referee doesn't see. I thought I heard the ring bell. That's why. My mistake. I'm so stupid, bro. But yeah, man, overall, what are my thoughts on Saturday night's main event? John Cena came in, beat the hell out of Jey Uso, but Cody came for the save. Yeah, man, it was not a bad show. I don't know why, bro. When I saw John Cena, I didn't pay attention to him dragging out the referee. I don't know why. I didn't see that part for some reason. So that's why I originally was like, well, wait, it ended in a DQ. Like, what the fuck? What am I talking about? And then all of a sudden I see Jey Uso. I see Jey Uso going for the wait. Didn't it end in DQ? Not realizing that he dragged the referee. I was like, oh, wait, I forgot. I didn't even realize that. So stupid on my end. But still, man, overall thoughts on Saturday night's main event. It was not a bad show. Not a bad show at all, in my opinion. I thoroughly enjoyed the show. But I will say, a lot of the matches that we saw on this show felt a little rushed. I mean, number one, you're on network TV. You're on NBC, so I understand. But I can't sit here and not complain about the amount of commercial breaks that we got on this show. We got a lot, and I mean a lot of commercial breaks on this show. It's crazy. It really is crazy. I'm being serious. It's crazy. The amount of commercial breaks that we got on this show were just astronomically ridiculous. Astronomically ridiculous. They go to commercial break. We come back. Not even 4 to 3 minutes. They go back to commercial break. Like, come on, man. I can't enjoy the show like that. I can't enjoy the show like that. I just can't. I just can't enjoy the show like that. I don't know why. I just can't. Makes no sense. It makes no sense. It just doesn't. It just doesn't make any sense to me. Not only that, John Cena versus R-Truth is coming up next. They go to commercial break. They come back. They air the video package of John Cena versus R-Truth. Only to go back to commercial break. Like, dude, get to the fucking point. That's my problem right over there. But number one, the tag team match. I thought the tag team match was fantastic. Again, it felt rushed. The tag team match felt rushed, but the main thing that happened was, of course, we found out who the new member of Seth Rollins' new faction is. And it's none other than a returning Bronson Reed. If there was an MVP in WWE on the main roster in 2024, that being last year, it was Bronson Reed. Bronson Reed was booked tremendously well last year. Tremendously well. A large portion of that had to do with his feud with, I believe, Braun Strowman last year. He had a couple matches with Braun Strowman last year. But not only that, Bronson Reed had tremendous matches last year. And he had a great run. And the fact that they brought back Bronson Reed and he's a part of Seth Rollins' new group, I'm going to be honest, fantastic stuff. Fantastic stuff. I thought the way that they executed the angle of Bronson Reed showing up was great as well. The fact that they had, what was it? The fact that they had Bronson Reed take out CM Punk through the barricade while the match is going on was fantastic. Not to mention the ending where CM Punk tried to come back to attack all of them, all the heels, only for Bronson Reed to hit that senton. I thought that was a great visual. And then, of course, he hit the tsunami, which is such a phenomenal move. It all depends on who the commentary team is, because Pat McAfee says it best. I think Wade Barrett and Pat McAfee are great whenever, Bronson Reed does the tsunami, but it was fantastic stuff. Bronson Reed being a part of Seth Rollins' new group is great. Fantastic addition. Everybody expected it to be a guy like Austin Theory or Carmelo Hayes. They expected it to be a guy that is groomed to be like the next guy, the next top guy in the company. But people need to understand they already have that guy. That guy is already a part of the group, and it's Braun Breaker. Braun Breaker's already part of that. Dude, if you don't think Braun Breaker is going to be a main eventer in the next couple of years, you are absolutely fooling yourself. You're absolutely fooling yourself. He is going to be a main eventer in the next couple of years. I mean, the guy's a multi-time Intercontinental Champion. It won't be long until he wins the World Heavyweight title. It's not going to be now. It's going to be in a couple of years. But the guy is getting pushed to the moon right now. Not for a championship, but you can see how highly they view Braun Breaker. You can definitely see how highly WWE views Braun Breaker by adding him into this group. Bronson Reed is just as good. But I mean, even though both Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed are big men, if you really want to take into consideration, Bronson Reed is more of the enforcer. Braun Breaker is the future. And Seth Rollins is the present. Now everybody is speculating as to what the name of this new group is going to be called. Again, everybody is calling this group Evolution 2.0. It's not Evolution 2.0. It's not. It's not Evolution 2.0. If anything, now that we have Bronson Reed a part of this group, it's getting to the point where a lot of people are starting to call this the new Dangerous Alliance. Because that was the group that Paul Heyman was managing back in WCW when he was a part of WCW. This is before the days of ECW. This is before ECW was Extreme Championship Wrestling. It was Eastern Championship Wrestling. So Paul Heyman is now a part of this group. I assume it's going to be called the new Dangerous Alliance. It makes perfect sense because you got Seth Rollins, you got Braun Breaker, and you got Bronson Reed, and you got Paul Heyman as the manager. Fantastic stuff. Zelina Vega versus Chelsea Green. This match did not need to happen on this show. Again, everybody is having ideas on social media about the direction of the Women's Intercontinental Championship. At least that title has some sort of direction because it has a great feud going on with Lyra Valkyria and Becky Lynch. And it's clear as day that feud is going to continue on and it's going to be for the Women's Intercontinental title. So at least WWE is doing something with that championship. But in terms of the Women's U.S. title, the Women's U.S. title, bro, I'm sorry. I love Zelina Vega, but again, what's the point of her having the title? Really, what is the point of her having the championship? There's no point of her having the championship at all. None. Nada. Chelsea Green is just as over as she was before. Chelsea Green is fantastic. But again, number one, the match felt rushed. But number two, the match didn't need to happen on this show. It just didn't need to happen on this show. It did not need to happen at all. I don't understand why this match needed to happen. This match could have happened on a random SmackDown. It did not need to take place at Saturday night's main event. You could have given more time. You could have given more time to the four men that were in that fantastic tag team match. But again, that tag team match was a little rushed. A lot of that has to do with the commercial breaks. But again, it felt like the match was rushed, even though the match was great. You could have given the time that you gave Chelsea Green and Zelina Vega, which was nothing really. It was not a lot of time. You could have given that to the tag team match. So this match did not need to take place. It really did not need to take place at Saturday night's main event. That's just my opinion. John Cena versus R-Truth. John Cena versus R-Truth was what everybody expected. And it was basically, I don't want to necessarily say a squash because R-Truth had some sort of offense in the match. But realistically, there wasn't really anything to be shocked about. John Cena essentially beat R-Truth quickly. But I will say, I thought the finish of the match was phenomenal. I think it's no secret. It is no secret that we are, John Cena is on his retirement tour. He has up until December, and then he's going to hang up the boots till December. Once December hits, it's going to be his last match, and from what it looks like, his last match is going to be taking place in his hometown of West Newbury, Massachusetts, or Boston, Massachusetts, whatever you want to call it. And from what it looks like, it's possibly going to be a Saturday night's main event. That's what I see happening, but we're going to have to wait and see. But when it comes to John Cena versus R-Truth, I thought the finish of John Cena versus R-Truth was executed perfectly. Because once we get to that eventual last match that John Cena is going to have in December, John Cena by then is already going to be a babyface. He's going to turn back into a babyface. He is not going to be a heel forever. As much as I would love to, John Cena is not going to be a heel when we get to his last match. He is going to be a full-blown babyface. And he's been already teasing a babyface turn. If you watch Backlash, you know what I'm talking about. He already teased a babyface turn. And we saw that with the crowd. He grabbed the WWE title. The crowd did not want him to hit R-Truth. R-Truth looked at him like, you about to hit me? John Cena gives the title to the referee, and the crowd went ballistic. The crowd went ballistic. They went crazy. They went crazy when John Cena gave him the title. So I think once John Cena turns heel, the fans are going to, whether you like it or not, love it. I think it's safe to say that his heel run wasn't what we all expected. I expected more out of this heel run. And I think we're going to have to take into consideration, and I think we're going to have to accept the fact that John Cena's heel run during his retirement tour did not really need to happen. From what it looks like. Ariel Helwani said it best. John Cena, and look, I'm still giving it time. It's not bad stuff that John Cena's producing. It's just, I expected something completely different from John Cena. Him basically doing the normal heel shtick of, oh, I blame you guys. Like every heel in the book does that. Every heel in the book does that. What makes John Cena different? You know what I'm saying? But Ariel Helwani said it best. It doesn't look like John Cena is actually being a heel. It looks like John Cena is playing heel. And many of the promos that John Cena has been cutting ever since he turned heel feel that way, unfortunately. They do. I was in denial of that, but I've come to the understanding that it really is like that. He does sound like he is playing heel, and it doesn't look like he's actually being a heel. Now, granted, he does heel things. He does heel acts on television, but we need more. We need more from John Cena. Maybe that's the whole point. You get nothing. I understand it makes sense, but at the same time, it comes off as piss poor. I expected more from John Cena's heel run. Imagine if John Cena had turned heel a couple of years ago. The stuff that you would have been seeing with John Cena as a heel wouldn't have been the stuff if the stuff that you see now with John Cena as a heel wouldn't have been the stuff that you would have seen if John Cena turned heel a couple of years ago. I know that's for damn sure. If John Cena had turned heel a couple of years ago, or as originally it was planned back in 2012, a lot of the stuff that you'd be seeing John Cena do, you wouldn't see John Cena do. A lot of the stuff that John Cena would say, he wouldn't have said it if he turned heel 10 plus years ago. If he had turned heel in 2012, we would have gotten new music, new attire, new everything. And again, I understand the whole motive of John Cena turning heel and saying you get nothing. I understand, and people are going to make that argument against me. I know, I get it. But still, it does look like John Cena is playing a heel instead of actually being a heel. And a lot of that has to do, and look, I understand you thought I was going to get new music. You thought I was going to get new attire. No, you get none. I get it. But imagine if John Cena wore a suit if he got his first promo. Imagine John Cena wearing a suit, cutting that promo. It would have been way more impactful. I can't take John Cena seriously if he's still wearing his typical John Cena jorts, his colorful shirts, his Fruity Pebble. Like, I can't take John Cena seriously as a heel if he's still wearing that. I'm sorry. It's just true. That's just my opinion, though. But again, I understand his whole motive of you get nothing. I'm not going to give you anything. I'm just going to be there collecting a paycheck, doing what I'm supposed to do, and then leaving. I get that whole motive, but still, we need more from John Cena, and I don't think we've been getting that as John Cena with John Cena as a heel. And The Rock debunking everything and saying that, oh yeah, I'm not really like part of John. Like, The Rock made it even 10 times worse. You know, the Rock really made it really fucked this whole thing up. And yes, I blame The Rock. Because how do you have John Cena turn heel and join The Rock and give no explanation. A lot of that fucked it all up. A lot of that fucked it up. Now, I will say, the moment of John Cena turning heel will forever be ingrained in my mind. It's arguably one of the most shocking, if not the most shocking moment in WWE's history. But the actual heel run itself, once we look back at it, I think we're gonna look back at it and be like, damn, I wish we would have gotten more of John Cena as a heel. I wish we have gotten something different than we got as John Cena as a heel. I wish we've gotten stuff that, you know, I wish we've gotten something different with John Cena as a heel. I mean, you know, that's just my opinion though. This is not me hating on John Cena. I'm a big John Cena fan. I'm just saying. We all expected more from this heel run of John Cena. We all expected more, but unfortunately, we didn't get what we wanted. Which I understand. That's the whole point of John Cena's heel run now, but you get my drift. You get my drift. The steel cage match. The steel cage match was not bad. I enjoyed the steel cage match between Drew McIntyre and Damian Priest. It was not a bad match whatsoever. I thoroughly enjoyed the match for what it was. But again, as I say with a lot of cage matches in WWE, I hate the idea that when you win the match via escaping the cage. It is such a stupid rule. A dumbass rule, in my opinion. Because the whole purpose of the steel cage match is for the two guys to be locked inside. That's why Hell in a Cell is so great. Not just because it's called Hell in a Cell, but the two guys are actually locked inside the cage. That should be the primary cage match instead of the normal steel cage match. That is just me. The fact that you have to escape the cage in a steel cage match is ludicrous. Ludicrous. It just is. It's ludicrous. You don't believe me? Ask Jesse Ventura. Jesse Ventura was going on a rant on commentary. Pin him. Pin Drew McIntyre. Why is he escaping the cage? He's such a coward. To the point where Michael Cole had to cut him off. Michael Cole had to cut him off. Why is that? Because even Jesse Ventura himself thinks the idea of escaping the cage is a dumbass idea. And this is nothing new. That's been the norm for years, for decades. It's been the norm like that for decades. But again, it's stupid. It is a stupid rule. A cage match should have both guys locked inside. That is it. And they fight to the death. That's what a cage match is supposed to be, but that's just my opinion. Moving on, we had the main event. The main event between Logan Paul and Jey Uso. Jey Uso defends his World Heavyweight Championship against Logan Paul. Okay. First off, again, and I'm going to go back to the commercials with this whole instance. I genuinely thought the match was fine. But the match started around 9:52. That's the problem. WWE barely gave these guys 10 minutes. Maybe 10 minutes because the show went a little bit overboard than the 10 o'clock after the 10 o'clock hour. But WWE barely gave these guys 10 minutes. It was 9:52 when the match started. You know the match was going to end with some sort of shenanigans. You already knew. And we also had another commercial break in between the match, so it made the situation even worse. It made the situation even worse. But when it comes to this match, of course, we had earlier in the evening John Cena and Jey Uso meeting up face to face. Jey Uso mentioning the fact that, of course, he eliminated John Cena from the Royal Rumble this past February. Right off the bat, when you saw that segment, I don't care if you liked it or hate it, you already knew that we were going to be getting the tag team match at Money in the Bank. Because the rumor, the big rumor that was out there that came out a couple days ago was that we were going to be getting a tag team match in Los Angeles. And that was John Cena, Travis Scott, and Logan Paul versus Cody Rhodes and the Usos. It was originally set to be a 6-man tag team match. But now, from what it looks like, it's not going to be a 6-man tag team match. Instead, it's going to be a 4-man tag team match, a traditional tag team match. What are my thoughts on that? Now, maybe they could possibly. I see them. I don't see them not adding Travis Scott simply because of the fact that Travis Scott wrestling in a match has been heavily rumored for months now. I know the Travis Scott hate is there. A lot of people don't like the involvement of Travis Scott, but since they're going to be at the Intuit Dome, since they're going to be in LA, they're going to have a bunch of celebrities there. I think it's bound to happen that they're going to add Travis Scott into this match. Jimmy Uso's probably going to be involved in some way, shape, or form. I may be totally wrong, but from what it looks like, we're going to be. And they already announced it. They didn't officially announce it, but Cody Rhodes basically said, "Let's have a tag team match at Money in the Bank." That was the big story coming out of this match. Everybody was afraid that Logan Paul was going to win the World Heavyweight Championship. You know, part of me was afraid as well, but at the same time, it'd be a stupid move on WWE's end to take the title off of Jey Uso when he just won the title last month. It'd be such a stupid idea on WWE's end because it clearly showed that they wouldn't have faith in Jey Uso. But I've always said, give it time. I think Jey Uso is going to hold on to that title for a long period of time. I'll make the prediction until SummerSlam. I think he's going to possibly drop it to Seth Rollins at SummerSlam. That's my prediction. But I may be totally wrong. But we passed the Logan Paul match. But now, if you don't realize, we also got the Gunther match because Jey Uso is scheduled to defend his World Heavyweight Championship against Gunther. And I believe, let me pull up the date. The match is supposed to happen, I believe. Hold on, let me try to look for it. Bam, 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 bam. I'm trying to look for the. I think it's going to happen next week, not this week. I think it's going to happen next week on Raw. But Jey Uso is scheduled for a title match against Gunther. That's what I see happening. Or I don't see happening. It's officially announced. It's going to happen. But do I see Jey Uso dropping the title to Gunther? I don't think so. But we're going to have to wait and see what happens. I see Jey Uso dropping the world title to Seth Rollins. That is exactly what I see happening. Because I think what Seth Rollins is doing now with Braun Breaker, Bronson Reed, and Paul Heyman is phenomenal work. It's probably one of the best things on WWE TV right now. If you were to rank all the wrestling shows, and I'm not including NXT in this because I don't watch NXT. Honestly, the best wrestling show right now is Raw. Raw, by far, is the better show if you compare it to SmackDown. SmackDown is just pure dog shit. A lot of that has to do with the 3 hours. I think 3 hours has absolutely killed SmackDown. Killed SmackDown. The 3 hours absolutely killed SmackDown. SmackDown as a show is god-awful. There's some bright spots, and really, there's only one bright spot, and it's the tag team division. The tag team division is fantastic. If you didn't watch that ladder match. The ladder match that was supposed to take place at WrestleMania, yeah, watch that ladder match. But aside from that, everything that happens on SmackDown is pretty boring. It's pretty boring. We had the return of Cody Rhodes, which happened. The return of Cody Rhodes, I mean, it was great stuff. It was expected that Cody Rhodes was going to come back. Everybody thought he was going to come back at Backlash, but no, he came back at Saturday Night's Main Event because, of course, they needed to sell Money in the Bank. And when are we possibly going to get the rematch between Cody Rhodes and John Cena? I don't know, because we still got a couple of matches left. I mean, we're bound to get a John Cena versus CM Punk match, and I predict that that's going to happen at SummerSlam. I predict we're going to be getting John Cena versus CM Punk at SummerSlam. It's bound to happen in my home state of New Jersey. But Cody Rhodes is back, and the pop he got was fantastic. But overall, what are my thoughts on Saturday night's main event? Hold on. J.A. on the chat. Speaking facts, bro. Thank you. J.A. in the chat. I don't want to see Gunther and Jey Uso again, but we're going to get it. It's either this week on Raw or next week on Raw. They announced it already. We're going to be getting that match. Hold on. Let me actually look it up. When is the rematch between... Okay. Jey Uso, Gunther rematch. So that match is going to be taking place. Hold on. So that match, I'm actually looking it up right now. I don't. Hold on. Let me pull up. He's challenging Jey Uso for the world title on Raw. So it's not going to happen in a PLE. It's going to happen on an episode of Raw. Hold on. So the match is not happening at Money in the Bank, by the way. It's happening at a PLE. It's not happening at Money in the Bank. So yeah, it's going to happen on the June 9th episode of Raw. So Jey Uso versus Gunther is going to happen on the June 9th episode of Raw. It's right after Money in the Bank. They're probably going to do some sort of angle. We do not know, but it's not going to happen at Money in the Bank. But when it comes to Jey Uso, I mean, look, you don't want to see Jey Uso and Gunther again. It's tough, but it is what it is. The pacing is awful. JA in the chat. The pacing in this show was awful. I mean, a large portion of that had to do with the commercials. I could even make the argument that the U.S. title match did not need to happen on the show. But yeah, overall thoughts on Saturday night's main event. I thought Saturday night's main event was not a bad show. It was not a bad show. My only gripe with this show was, number one, the fact that the show felt rushed. I understand that you're on NBC, but at the same time, you do 2-hour shows every single week, or 2+ hour shows every single week. So I don't understand why you guys rushed the matches the way that WWE did. But the amount of commercials on this show was just astronomically ridiculous, just ludicrous on my end. I think if there's anything to come out of the show that I just absolutely hated, the commercials. The commercials drove me absolutely crazy, because how come you come back from one commercial break only to go back to a commercial break like 3 minutes later? It makes no sense at all. But aside from that, the show was not bad at all. I really enjoyed the show for what it was. I thought the crowd was really energetic. The crowd was fantastic. It's better than the crowds that you would see on like a random episode of SmackDown. But the crowd was great. Jesse Ventura was phenomenal. He spoke facts, by the way, about the whole idea of escaping the cage. He spoke facts. But nonetheless, I thought Saturday night's main event was fantastic overall. But from what it looks like, that's going to be the end of tonight's live stream. I'm going to have 2 live streams tomorrow night. If you guys are watching this stream as of right now, I'm going to have 2 live streams. Normally, I have the WrestleHavoc podcast at 8 o'clock, 8 p.m. or 8:30 or 9, as I did last week, because I had some duties that I had to do. But I'm going to have the WrestleHavoc podcast many hours earlier. I'm going to not upload it, but I'm going to go live in the afternoon, because of course we have Double or Nothing, and I'm going to do a live stream, and I'm going to give you guys my live reactions for Double or Nothing 2025. It should be a fun show, even though I'm not as excited for the show. I think AEW is going to deliver 100%. That's just my opinion. I may be totally wrong. Sometimes they can fumble something. A lot of people were pissed about the ending of Dynasty, but that's just me. But I'm going to be live twice tomorrow. Of course, I'm going to be going live tomorrow in the afternoon for the newest episode of the WrestleHavoc podcast, so be on the lookout for that. And then, of course, later at 8, or I'm probably going to go live at 7:30, I'm going to go live giving you guys my live reactions for Double or Nothing 2025. But yeah, that was WrestleHavoc Live, giving my live reactions for Saturday night's main event. It was a really good show, in my opinion. Not a bad show whatsoever. A lot of things went down. Seth Rollins' faction has a new member, that being Bronson Reed. Jey Uso retains the World Heavyweight Championship. And of course, Cody Rhodes, the big story. Cody Rhodes has made his return, and the tag team match is set for Money in the Bank in Los Angeles. But these were my live reactions for Saturday night's main event. Be on the lookout for more content. I just uploaded a new wrestling news video right here on the WrestleHavoc channel. Be on the lookout for that. It's up on the channel. You can go check it out. But as always, be on the lookout for more content. Please like, subscribe, comment down below, push that bell for notifications. I mean, look out for more videos right here on the WrestleHavoc channel in which we discuss everything in and outside of the squared circle. Make sure to like and subscribe for more content. And as the friggin' referee would say, ring, ring, ring that damn bell for more notifications. And as always, it is yours truly, Flamin' Ricky DeRays, signing out. I'll see you guys all in the next live stream tomorrow. Peace.